base dugout here at the launch pad, the home of the Goddard Rockets. We're coming to you from the Barry Matheson press box. This is District 4 4A baseball. Today's doubleheader will be between the visiting Artesia Bulldogs and the hometown Goddard Rockets. To state that today's doubleheader is important is an understatement. Both these teams are assured a seat in the 16 teams that will be seeded for next weekend state playoffs. But who will be the District 4 4A champion will be determined today. Goddard gave themselves a bit of a head start with a 7-1 victory over the Artesia Bulldogs last night in Artesia. So the Rockets will need to take at least one of these two games today to clinch the District 4 4A title. On the other side of the ledger, the Artesia Bulldogs will have to sweep the home team Goddard Rockets today if they want to continue their streak of District 4 4A titles. For the Bulldogs have won the district the last 3 years, 21, 22, and 23. The last district championship for the Rockets was 2019, and obviously in 2020 we did not have a baseball season. The Rocket lineup is currently being presented. I will give you the defensive lineup for the Rockets today. From first around to third, at first base is number 18 senior Michael Matheson. At second base, pardon this interruption for the national anthem. Continuing with the Rocket lineup, at second base will be sophomore number 7 Cameron Brown. At shortstop, number 2 senior Ross Stokes. At third base will be senior Matthew Campos. A trio of seniors in the outfield from left to right. In left field, Isaiah Herrera. In center field, John Silva. And in right field, Dylan Kermode. Your battery for the Rockets today, behind the plate, number 15 senior Cinco Holloway. And on the mound today, senior number 24 Ryan Alsop. Ryan has what I would describe as above average numbers, well above average numbers on the mound. This season, Ryan is 7-0. He has 66 strikeouts on the season with 11 walks. He's also thrown one no-hitter this season. The batting lineup for the Artesia Bulldogs will be leadoff hitter, first baseman Nye Estrada. Hitting second will be number 17, Frankie Galindo, playing left field, and hitting third will be Dalen Pacheco. Here's the first pitch from Alsop. Fastball on the outside corner, called strike one on Estrada. Here's the 0-1 delivery. It's a ground ball to third base, fielded by Campos. Strong throw across the diamond, and Estrada is out on two pitches on the 5-3 putout. Good job by Matthew Campos there, charging a big hop, fielding it up in the grass, firing a strong throw across the diamond to Matheson. Now up for the Bulldogs, left fielder Frankie Galindo. Right-handed hitter, where's number 17? There's the first pitch fastball, paints the outside corner, around the belt, called strike one on Galindo. Here's the 0-1 delivery from Alsop. Another fastball, called strike two, same location. Great job by Ryan getting ahead of these first two hitters. Here's the 0-2 delivery. It's another fastball, and Galindo swings through it for Alsop's first strikeout of the day. A swing through a high fastball by Galindo.
Number 9, Dalen Pacheco.
Now hitting for the Bulldogs will be today's pitcher, Dalen Pacheco. Dalen hitting .333 on the season. He's one of the leaders for the Bulldogs with RBIs. He is 20 RBIs on the season. Here's the first pitch delivery, breaking ball, and Pacheco could not check his swing. He went around. It's a strike one on Pacheco. Good job by Ryan changing up the pace there. There's a fastball by the swinging Pacheco. Pacheco's down in the count 0-2. Good fastball away. Let's see if Ryan approaches him with a high fastball here. There is a high fastball, and it's skied on the infield. Stokes is calling everybody off, has a beat on it, retreats back, and he makes the play, and Pacheco is retired on the F6. And the Bulldogs will go down in order in the top of the first inning. Zeros across the board. No hits, no runners left on base, no runs, no rocket airs. After a half an inning, the Bulldogs 0, the Rockets coming to the plate. We'll be back on KSVPTV.com after this short break.
Getting to your medical appointments? At Artesia General Hospital, we believe that transportation should never be a barrier to good health. That's why we're excited to announce our new non-emergency medical transportation services. Each of our vans is wheelchair accessible, and our friendly certified drivers go the extra mile by meeting you at your doorstep and ensuring a comfortable ride to your Artesia General Hospital services. Rides are available Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Schedule your ride today by visiting artesiageneral.com/transportation or calling 575-736-8211.
Welcome back, baseball fans. The Artesia Bulldogs are completing their warm-up pitches. I will give you the Bulldog defensive alignment from first around to third. Playing first base, number 2, Nye Estrada, a senior. Playing second base, wearing number 11 today, Caden Beauregard. He's a junior, wearing number 11. At shortstop, number 4, Jet Fuentes, listed as a sophomore. At third base, who is playing third base? Excuse me. At third base is number 1, Diego Morales. In the outfield, in left field, we have Josiah Rodriguez. In center field, Jesse Armendariz. And in right field, Dalen Pacheco. Leading off for your Goddard Rockets is senior shortstop Ross Stokes. He takes a first pitch fastball from Pacheco, high, ball 1. Stokes on the season hitting .367, 14 RBIs. Here's the 0-1 delivery from Pacheco. It's a fastball fouled off of Stokes' foot in the box. It's a foul ball that'll even up the count at 1-1. Ross has 6 doubles and three triples on the year with 1 homer, 9 stolen bases. Very good ball player, high IQ guy. When he keeps his cool, he plays a great ball game. Here's the 1-1 delivery. It's a fastball, misses away. Not close by Pacheco. 2-1 is the count on Stokes. Stokes, a right-handed hitter, right in the middle of the box. I wouldn't say deep. Here's the 2-1 delivery. It's a breaking ball in there, called strike 2, evens the count at 2-2. Good breaking ball there by Pacheco. Pacheco listed as a sophomore. His battery mate is Aiden Huffman. Here's a 2-2 delivery. It's a fastball, misses up. It's going to make the count full. Aiden Huffman is listed as a junior. Wears number 10. That's your battery for the Bulldogs. For Coach J.J. Ortiz. Here's the full count delivery. It's a fastball, fouled straight back. Good pitch by Pacheco up around Stokes' letters, and Ross just fouled it straight back. Good competitive pitch. Good job by Stokes to spoil that pitch. Pacheco works 100% from the stretch. He's set, kicks, and he bounces in a breaking ball, and that'll be a base on balls for the Rockets. Now coming to the plate, senior pitcher for the Rockets, number 24, Ryan Alsop. Ryan hitting 444, 449 on the season. He leads the Rockets in average. Has 27 RBIs, 10 doubles, 2 home runs. Good lead by Stokes over at first base. Pacheco set. There's a first pitch fastball. It's fouled to the third base side. And it's a fine play by the third baseman there. Got all the way to the dugout like he should. Diego Morales with a great play. He drifted back toward fair territory and made the play for out 1 on the F5 putout. Stokes could not advance on that play. The ball was on the infield. Now at the plate, senior backstop, number 15, Cinco Holloway. Pacheco comes set. There's a breaking ball in the outside corner, call strike 1. It's a good pitch by Pacheco. Maybe more of a slider than it is a curveball. It's got good playing to it. There's a fastball down and in, call ball 1. Evens the count 1-1. I think Huffman was expecting that ball on the outside part of the plate and had to reach all the way back across the inside to receive that. May have been a strike, but he was set up on the outside third. Here's the 1-1 delivery to Holloway. It's another breaking ball. It's flared to the right side. Estrada looks like he's got a beat on it, and he does make the play in short right field that for out number 2 on the F3. Fine play by Estrada over there. Made a rather difficult play look routine there. Now at the plate, senior third baseman, number 21, Matthew Campos. Campos hitting 357 on the season. Has 16 RBIs with 5 doubles. See if Coach Alvarado here tries to get some action going with Stokes over at first base. There's a fastball up and in, ball 1 to Campos. Firm fastball by Pacheco. When he mixes it in behind that slider, it looks pretty firm. Here's the 0-1 delivery. It's a foul ball. Just got off of Campos' bat. That'll even the count at 1-1. Thought that ball might have been in the dirt, but Matthew fouled it. It got past Huffman, and umpire signaled foul ball. Counts 1-1. Good lead by Stokes over at first base. Well, it's modest now. Inches off. Here's the 1-1 delivery, and he's off and running. He's going to be safe at second base, and he's going to attempt to advance to third. Nope, he'll retreat back as the center fielder for Artesia did a great job backing up the errant throw. That's a stolen base for Stokes. Huffman's throw kind of sailed into right center field, but a great job by Jesse Almendares to back that throw up and prevent Stokes from advancing to third base. So Campos up in the count, 2 balls and a strike. with a man in scoring position. Matthew trying to up his count of 16 RBIs right here with a knock. Pacheco with a long look into Huffman. Huffman's checking his wrist coach. Delivers the signal to Pacheco. Pacheco comes set. Checks Stokes. He's well off, and Pacheco will step off and chase Stokes back to the bag. Second baseman Kalen Beauregard was holding him close and then retreated off, and Stokes extended his lead. And Pacheco decided to step off and chase him back. Here's the 2-1 delivery. Fastball misses in, backing Campos off the plate. He's up in the count, 3 balls and a strike. Matthew needs to tunnel a pitch right here. Look for one pitch in one spot. Put a good swing on it and hopefully get some barrel and pick up an RBI here. Stokes will be moving on contact from second base. Here's a 3-1 delivery from Pacheco. Fastball down and in. Awkward swing by Campos to take the count to full. He fouled that ball off to the right. It looked like he was shuffling out of the way and swinging at the pitch at the same time. Really not what Coach Alvarado wants to see with a 3-1 count. If he's not able to take his best swing there, he's just got to take that pitch and get ready for the full count pitch if it's called a strike. Never know. The umpire could have called it a ball, and we'd have 2 runners on. Here's the payoff pitch from Pacheco. Looking into Huffman, getting a sign. Big lead by Stokes at second base. Maybe trying to bait a throw from Pacheco to second. Here's the full count delivery. It's a fastball up and in. Stokes is going to steal third base. And it's going to be a base on balls for Campos. Great job by Diego Morales not to let that bad throw go into left field. The ball bounced from Huffman into third base. That'll bring to the plate sophomore number 7, Cameron Brown. Cameron on the season is hitting .295. Cameron has 14 RBIs, 2 doubles, 1 triple. Campos the runner at first base. Stokes a good lead at first. There's a fastball down in the dirt. It gets away from Huffman. And Stokes on his secondary lead was retreating back to the bag, and the ball got away from Huffman. Campos advances to second base on the pass ball. So the Rockets have 2 runners in scoring position. Ball 1 to Cameron Brown. He's up in the count. Pacheco comes set. Here's the 0-1 delivery. It's a check swing. He could not check his swing. Brown evens the count at 1-1. That fastball was around Cameron's letters. He could not hold his swing and went around, says the home plate umpire. Pacheco looking in. Got a sign from Huffman. Here's the 1-1 delivery. It's a breaking ball, misses away in the left-handed batter's box. As a matter of fact, brought Huffman out of his stance to catch that ball. Brown is up in the count, 2 balls and a strike. Bulldog infield is back at first, deep at second and short, even with the bag at third base. And there's going to be a line drive into right field, and it's off the right fielder's glove. There's going to be 2 runs scored. Brown is digging hard for second, and it's going to be 2 runners scoring for the Rockets on the E9 for Cameron Brown. The ball was right off the right fielder's glove. The ball was struck really well by Cameron Brown. The right fielder had a bead on it, but could not bring it in. We'll give Brown the 2 RBIs, but we can't give him a knock on that. Now at the plate, senior center fielder John Silva. Brown the runner at second base. The ball was well struck out to right field. Here's the first pitch delivered to Silva. Good swing over a fastball. He swings through it. He's down the count 0-1. Right fielder Josiah Rodriguez looked like he had a bead on that ball, and it just went off the palm of his glove and ricocheted out into right field, allowing both Campos and Stokes to score on that. Pacheco comes set. Here's his 0-1 delivery to Silva. It's a breaking ball. It's skied out to right field. If it's fair, it's extra bases, and it's just foul. Silva gave that ball a ride, chasing Rodriguez to the fence out there, and it fell foul. Josiah gave a great effort at catching that ball, but it just kept drifting foul. Not much foul territory here at the launch pad. So it's a hitter's ballpark. Pitchers don't like that. We like lots of foul territory so our defenders can catch the ball. But Pacheco up on Silva, 2 strikes. Brown a good lead at second base. Beauregard holding him. And he's off with the pitch. There's a fastball, misses up. Not competitive. It wasn't close. About Huffman up out of his stance to catch that. I'm sure Coach Ortiz wants that ball a little bit lower and more competitive, trying to tempt these Rocket hitters to swing at that pitch. Pacheco comes set for the 1-2 delivery to Silva. It's a fastball, misses in on Silva to even the count at 2-2. Pacheco doing a great job just getting back on the mound after that missed play out in right field. He's competing against Silva here. It's 2-2 to Silva. Pacheco comes set, kicks. There's a line drive into right field. Brown's got a delivery, is bobbled in right field, but Coach Alvarado held Brown on there. Not enough time for Coach Alvarado to read Rodriguez bobbling that ball out in right field. Rodriguez did a great job of charging it. We'll give Silva a single. He'll advance to second on the errant throw by Rodriguez to home plate. Brown will advance to third base. The ball was hit really hard, not giving Brown a chance to advance there. Coach Alvarado playing for the big crooked number here in the bottom of the first. Now at the plate, senior first baseman, number 18, Michael Matheson. Michael hitting .259 on the season. There's a first pitch fastball up and in, ball 1. Good firm fastball there by Pacheco, just missed up. Michael with 10 RBIs on the season, looking to add to that total right here. Good lead by Silva at second. He'll score on a base hit. There's another fastball called strike 1 at the letters of Matheson. Michael thought that ball might have been a little bit high, but guy behind the plate's the one that counts, and he called it a strike. It's 1-1. Brown a decent lead at third. There's a secondary. There's going to be a line drive down the right field line. It's going to be a 2 RBI single for Michael Matheson. He took the high fastball and shot it down the right field line. Great job by Josiah Rodriguez getting it in. But 2 Rocket runners scored, Brown and Silva, to give the Rockets 4 in this inning. 2 RBIs for senior first baseman Michael Matheson. Pacheco went up again with the fastball, and Michael just fought it off to the right side and lined it into right field. Now at the plate, number 17, Garrett Langley. Garrett is DHing today. Garrett takes a fastball at the letters, called strike 1. Garrett hitting .238 on the season. He has 5 hits. Garrett wears number 17, tall right-handed hitter. Good lead by Matheson over at first base. Curveball bounced in. Great job by Huffman blocking that ball and keeping it right at the plate. Good job there by the Bulldog backstop. Count evens at 1-1. Huffman listed as a junior. Good job back there. There's a high fastball, and Langley could not check his swing. He's down in the count, 1 ball, 2 strike. Pacheco attacking this bottom half of the Rocket lineup with fastballs above the belt. pretty effectively. Here's the 1-2 delivery. A kick. It's a breaking ball. It's squibbled down to first base. Pacheco's going to be in a foot race with Langley, and he beats him. It's a fine play there by Nia Estrada and Pacheco to record the out 3-1, and that will end the Rocket threat in the first inning. But the damage was done there. The Rockets with 4 runs. On 2 hits, 1 runner left on base, 2 Artesia errors at the end of 1 complete inning. The Artesia Bulldogs 0, your Goddard Rockets 4. We'll be back on KSVPTV.com after this short break.
Bob Reed Pest Control protects you and your home by controlling pests that invade. Bob Reed Pest Control understands the importance of safety in and around your home from unwanted pests. Protect your family's most important investment, your home, and protect your children and pets from the dangers of poisonous bugs and insects. Call Bob Reed Pest Control today and let our fully licensed pest control professionals start working for you and your family. Find us fast in names and numbers. Call 623-5344, serving all of Southeast New Mexico.
Welcome back, baseball fans. Leading off for the Bulldogs in the top of the second inning is Diego Morales. He bounced a high chopper to Campos. He fields it cleanly, fires across the diamond to Michael Matheson for out number 1 here in the top of the second inning. Morales swinging at a first pitch breaking ball. He hit a high chopper to Campos.
Number 4, Jet Fuentes.
First pitch swinging there was Morales, and 1 pitch, 1 out for hurler Ryan Alsop. There's a first pitch breaking ball to Jeff Fuentes. The Bulldogs shortstop called strike 1 on the outside corner. Here's the 0-1 delivery, and it's a high fastball fouled off straight back by Jeff Fuentes, and he's down in the count 0-2. Sorry, Jeff, if I called you Jet. There's a Jet Whitmire on the Bulldog roster, and I got Jeff and Jet confused, but it's Jeff Fuentes. Here's the 0-2 delivery from Alsop. Fastball misses up. Good competitive up. And a good take by Jeff Fuentes there.
Got it right, Coach. It is Jet. They're both Jet.
They are both Jet, I've been told. There's the 1-2 delivery. A breaking ball right over the heart of the plate for a called strike 3 and Alsop's second strikeout on the day. I have been corrected. There are 2 Jets on the Artesia Bulldog roster. It is Jet Fuentes and Jet Whitmire. That was Jet Fuentes with the strikeout. There's a first pitch delivery to center fielder Jesse Almendares. Jesse takes the first pitch fastball up for ball 1. Here's the ball, the 1-0 delivery. It's a breaking ball over the heart of the plate, called strike 1, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Fastball, good swing by Armendariz, and he fouls the ball straight back. He was right on that pitch. Not many people right on an Alsop fastball. His fastball is dominant. Here's the 1-2 delivery. It's a fastball bounced in. It evens the count at 2-2. Alsop back to work. Here's the 2-2 delivery from Ryan. It's a fastball on the outside corner, misses away. Count goes to full.
Go right.
Good competitive pitches, 2 strike pitches from Ryan. Now they just have to challenge Armendariz here. Let's see what he does it with. And he bounces in, kind of choked a curveball there and bounced it into Cinco. That'll be the first Bulldog base runner with the base on balls. Now to the plate will be Caden Beauregard. Caden is a junior, hitting .222 on the season. He's got 4 RBIs. Good lead over at first by Armendariz. There's a fastball down and away for ball 1, taken by Beauregard.
Go right.
Here's the 0-1 delivery, or the 1-0 delivery, or the and now it's 2-0. Here's the 2-ball delivery. It's a fastball right on the outside corner, called strike 1. 2 balls and a strike on the Artesia second baseman, Caden Beauregard. Once again, good lead over at first base by Jesse Amendadas. Here's the 2-1 delivery. Fastball misses away. Good job by Cinco Holloway to not let that ball get by him. Count goes to 3-1. Ryan needs to pitch with a 4-run lead here. Just challenge the Bulldog hitters, make them put the ball in play, use his defense. There's a fastball, and it's promptly laced into left field. Good swing. And it's booted in left field by Isaiah Herrera, and that's going to score a run. And the speedy Beauregard is going to have 3 bases. It's going to be a single, RBI single, with a 2-base error on left fielder Isaiah
Now batting number 10, Aiden Huff.
Herrera. First pitch delivery to number 10, the Bulldog backstop, Aiden Huffman. Runner at third base is Caden Beauregard. There's a swing over a breaking ball, and Huffman evened the count at 1-1. There's a high fastball, and Huffman swings at it. It's above his letters, and he swung through it, trying to time up a Alsop fastball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. It's another high fastball. This time he takes it to even the count at 2-2. Runner at third base is Caden Beauregard. The Rocket defense will concede a run on a ground ball in the infield. Bounced in curveball by Alsop that makes the count full. Great job by Holloway keeping the ball there, blocking it at the plate. Full count.
Let's go, right.
To Aiden Huffman. Here's the full count. The ball misses down and in, and it's another base on balls here. And free baseball is getting the Bulldogs back in this ball game. Runners at the corner. There's a courtesy runner over at first base for the catcher, and as soon as I get a number, I'll give you who that courtesy runner is for the Bulldogs over at first. Now hitting at the plate, Bulldog right fielder Josiah Rodriguez. Let's see if Coach Ortiz has some first and third offense in play for the Rockets. There's a high fastball, and Rodriguez swings through it. He's down in the count 0-1. The Bulldogs are wearing orange camouflage with orange numbers. It's very difficult to tell what the numbers are, so as soon as I can get a number on the courtesy runner at first base, we'll let you know who that is. Here's the 0-1 delivery. It's a fastball swung through by Rodriguez. He's down in the count 0-2.
One more, baby.
Rodriguez giving, Coach Ortiz giving signs here. Let's see what he has in mind for the runner at first base. He breaks on the pitch. It's a fastball. Grounded to third base. It's booted by Campos. It's going to be another error by the Rockets, and Beauregard will score on the E5.
Now batting Naya.
No RBI for Rodriguez on the play. And the Bulldogs are in business here. 2 runners on. Courtesy runner to second base. Rodriguez to first, and that'll bring the top of the lineup. Nye Estrada. Nye grounded out to third base in the first inning. But just like that, with no outs, the Bulldogs have cut the Rocket lead in half. Also comes set. Here's his first pitch delivery. It's a fastball up, taken ball 1 by Estrada. Easy take for Estrada. The ball was not close enough for him to swing at. Alsop comes set. There's a good breaking ball over the heart of the plate. Called strike 1. Alsop evens the count at 1-1. Matheson back behind the runner at first base. Brown and Stokes at double play depth. Campos even. There's a swing by Estrada. He couldn't hold his swing on that breaking ball by Alsop on the outside third. Estrada's down to the count 1-2. There's another breaking ball, and Estrada swings over the top to end the Bulldog rally. I said that there was no outs earlier. I apologize, folks. The Bulldog damage all came with 2 outs. And for the Bulldogs, in the top of the second inning, there was 1 hit, 2 runners left on base, 2 runs, 2 Rocket Airs, and after 1.5, it's the Artesia Bulldogs 2, your Goddard Rockets 4. We'll be back with the Rockets coming to the plate after this short break on KSVPTV.com.
It's Kubota Orange Days. Shop the year's biggest selection of Kubota equipment and get 0% APR for 84 months and up to $2,500 off select Kubota tractors.
Visit your local Kubota dealer, Amigo Machinery at 2801 Southeast Main Street in Roswell.
It's Kubota Orange Days. Shop the year's biggest selection of Kubota equipment and get 0% APR for 84 months or up to $3,300 off select compact tractors.
Visit your local Kubota dealer.
Welcome back, baseball fans. Welcome to the campus of Robert H. Goddard High School. We're at the home of the Goddard Rockets, the launch pad, and coming to you from the Barry Matheson press box above the third base dugout. Leading off for the Rockets in the bottom of the second inning is left fielder Josiah Herrera. There's a first pitch fastball from Pacheco, called strike 1 on the outside third. Herrera hitting .259 on the season. He scored 12 runs. Has 3 RBIs on the season. Pacheco comes set. Here's a delivery. It's a breaking ball, bounces in, evens the count at 1-1. Herrera wants to get on base here, try to amend the big error he had in the top of the second inning. Here's the 1-1 delivery from Pacheco. It's a fastball, grounded out to shortstop. It's fielded cleanly and fired across. Great job by Jet Fuentes. Fielded the ball in the backhand, fired it across the diamond to Estrada to retire Herrera for out number 1 on the 6-3 putout. Now at the plate will be the top of the Rocket lineup. Number 2, Ross Stokes. He took a base on balls in the first inning. Ross looking to get this Rocket lineup going. There's a breaking ball across the letters, called strike 1. Good take by Ross there. That's not a pitch he could have done much with. Pacheco comes set. Here's his 0-1 delivery to Stokes. Fastball down at the knees, called strike 2. Stokes, a seasoned ball player here for the Rockets, has a good 2-strike approach. Here's the 0-2 delivery from Estrada. It's another breaking ball, and it's skied to right field. Estrada waving everybody off. He has a beat on it, and he makes the play out in short right field for out number 2 on the F3. That'll bring to the plate today's Rocket pitcher, number 24, Ryan Alsop. Ryan in the first inning popped up to third baseman Diego Morales. Diego made a great play, finding the dugout and then drifting toward fair territory and making the play on Alsop. Ryan will be looking to get the 2-out rally started here for the Rockets. There's a high fastball chopped down the left field line. It's a long run for Fuentes, and he's out of our sight here from the press box. A close play out there between left fielder Frankie Galindo and Jet Fuentes. Might have even run into each other out there in foul territory. Officials asking the Galindo if he's okay. He signals yes. Fuentes signals yes, he's okay. And Alsop is back in the box, down in the count, 1 strike. Ryan needs to get that fastball down around his belt somewhere so he can drive this baseball. Almost had to actually tomahawk that fastball in the last delivery. There's a breaking ball. Across the top of the letters, called strike 2.
Let's go, Ryan.
Alsop down in the count, 0-2 here. Pacheco comes set. He's got a sign from Huffman. It's a fastball, and it's skied out into shallow right center field. 2 outfielders converging, and its play is made by Jesse Amendatis, and the Rockets will go in order in their half of the second inning. Zeros across the board for the Rockets. No hits, no runners left on base, no runs, no Bulldog errors. At the end of 2 complete, it's the Bulldogs 2 and the Rockets 4. We'll be back on KSVPTV.com after this short break.
Bob Reed Pest Control is committed to providing the most modern pest management for our clients. Bob Reed Pest Control is involved in every aspect of pest management, from general insects to trees, shrubs, and yard treatments. Also, Bob Reed Pest Control is the only authorized operator for the Centricon Termite Colony Elimination System. No job is too large or too small. We are Southeast New Mexico's pest management headquarters. Call Bob Reed Pest Control today, 623-5344. Find us fast in names and numbers.
Are you interested in being an electrical lineman? Well, Central Valley Electric Cooperative is hosting a lineman camp on
All right, welcome back, baseball fans, to the first game of a doubleheader today between the visiting Artesia Bulldogs and the home team, Goddard Rockets. Rockets are finishing up their warm-up pitches here in the top of the 3rd inning. The Rockets went quietly in the bottom of the 2nd in order. A ground out to short, a pop up to first, and a fly out to center. And that'll bring the Bulldogs back to the plate. Leading off for the Bulldogs will be number 17, Frankie Galindo, the starting left fielder for the Bulldogs today. He was a strikeout victim back in the 1st inning.
Let's go, right.
Looks down at Coach Ortiz, gets his sign. He checks his wrist coach, and now he's back into the box there. There's a first pitch breaking ball, and he swings over the top. Maybe Coach Ortiz got the Bulldogs in the 1st inning and said, hey, we better be aggressive in there, and they've been swinging at first pitches ever since. There's a fastball at the letters, called strike 2. This home plate official may be an old-fashioned guy. He's going to give us from the armpits down to the knees as a strike zone. At least it's been on both sides, so consistency is what counts. And there's a fastball down the middle. Galindo swings through it, and he's strikeout number 3 for Alsop. And that's out number 1 for the Rockets in the top of the 3rd inning. That'll bring to plate today's Bulldog pitcher, Dalen Pacheco. Dalen popped out to shortstop Ross Stokes. Alsop promptly bounces a fastball in for ball 1. Pacheco wears number 9, right-handed hitter. There's a good breaking ball down, and Pacheco swings over the top of it, evens the count at 1-1. Ryan with a good slider, curveball, comes out of the same fastball window, and these Bulldog hitters are trying to time up the fastball, and they see that pitch, and there Pacheco fouls off a fastball. He's slightly tardy on it, fouled it off to the right side. It's tough to sit on the Alsop breaking ball. You got to sit on the fastball. And there's a fastball missed by Alsop up high, brought Cinco out of his stance to catch it. Ryan wants to get that ball around Pacheco's letter and tempt him to swing at that pitch. Here's the 2-2 delivery from Alsop. It's a breaking ball miss. Up, the count is full. Ryan falling off on that pitch, needs to keep traveling forward so he can get on top of that breaking ball. Here's the full count delivery. It's a fastball up above the letters. Good take by Pacheco. It's a base on balls. That's Alsop's 3rd base on balls on the day. Bulldogs with one out. There's going to be a courtesy runner for Pacheco over at first base, and once again, no number for the Bulldogs on the front on their orange camouflage jerseys with orange numbers and lettering. Very difficult to read. Have to get Coach Ortiz to get some black numbers or white numbers on those jerseys maybe. Nonetheless, it's Diego Morales over at first base, now hitting number 4, Jet Fuentes. Jet was a strikeout victim looking back in the second inning, and he takes a fastball up over his head for ball 1. Ryan overthrowing the fastball just a bit here in the third inning.
Let's go, Ryan.
Needs to calm down, just let his stuff work. It's good. Just got to believe in it, let it work, trust his defense a bit. Here's the 1-ball delivery. It's a attempted bunt, and it's in foul territory. Campos has got to call off Cinco Holloway on that play. Fuentes attempted to bunt, and he popped it up along the third base line. Holloway coming out of his crouch and making a great effort at the play on the third base line. I think that Campos should have called him off there and made that play. Nonetheless, the count is even at 1-1. Coach Ortiz trying to get some action going with a bunt there, and there's a breaking ball, misses in. It's 2 balls and a strike on Jet Fuentes, the sophomore shortstop for the Artesia Bulldogs. Jet hitting .273 on the season. There's a fastball skied to the right side. The wind pushing it back in play. Kermode gets to the fence and could not make the play. Great effort by Dylan Kermode out there. Ran, reached over the fence, and just could not complete the play. It's 2-2 on Fuentes. Good fastball by Alsop there. Up above Fuentes' belt. See if Ryan attacks Fuentes here with the good slider. Get him to swing over it. Good lead. He's often running at first. Throw down to second. He's out. Oh, no, he's not. Sorry about that. Folks, premature call there. Good throw by Holloway. And a great slide by the courtesy runner at second base. So he will have a stolen base, and it's full count on Jet Fuentes. Fastball missed up. Here's the full count delivery to Fuentes. Fastball swung through, and it's going to be a strikeout of Fuentes for out number 2. That's 5 strikeouts for Alsop on the day already. Now up at the plate is center fielder for the Bulldogs, Jesse Amendadas. Jesse had a base on balls in his first at-bat. There's a first pitch ground ball out to Stokes. He fields it cleanly, fires across the diamond, and they get Amendadas by a half a step at first base for out number 3. Great play by Stokes there. Great stretch by Michael Matheson over at first base. And Amendadas is out number 3 in the inning on the 6-3 putout. And that will limit the Bulldogs to no runs. All right, for the Bulldogs in the top of the third, it is no hits, 1 runner left on base, no runs, no rocket airs, and at the end of 2.5, it is Artesia 2. Goddard coming to the plate with 4 runs. We'll be back on KSVP TV after this short break.
Are you interested in being an electrical lineman? Well, Central Valley Electric Cooperative is hosting a lineman camp on Thursday, May 30th from 9 a.m. to 12 noon at the CVE office located at 1403 North 13th Street in Artesia. The camp is open to ages 16 to 19. Come and learn some of the skills required to be an electric lineman. Lunch will be provided. For more information and to register, visit cvecoop.org. Come see if you have what it takes to be an electrical lineman on May 30th at our CVE Lineman Camp. We hope to see you there.
All right, we're back to action here. At the plate is Cinco Holloway. First pitch from Pacheco's a fastball misses away, taken for ball 1 by the 3-hole hitter for the Rockets. In that last inning, Artesia fans, excuse me for the error, That was Diego Morales that struck out for out number 2, and Jeff went this ground out to shortstop for out number 3. It was not Jesse Almendadas. All right, here's the one-ball delivery to Holloway. Fastball down, Cinco fouls it off into Huffman's glove. Pacheco looks in, gets a sign from Huffman for the 1-1 delivery, comes set. He pitches 100% from the stretch. Here's the kick. It's a fastball, misses in the left-handed batter's box. 2 balls and 1 strike to Cinco. Holloway, one of the top rocket hitters on the season. There's a hard ground ball shot back through the box, and Holloway has him a single through the middle, right past the feet of Pacheco out into center field. Cinco took a good fastball on the outside third and drove it right back through the box. Courtesy runner Nathan Herrera will be running at first base for Holloway. That'll bring to the plate senior third baseman number 21, Matthew Campos. Matthew had a 6-pitch walk back in the first inning and scored. Nathan Herrera, decent lead over at first base. There's a first pitch fastball to Campos, misses high above the letters. Still good velocity by Pacheco. Pacheco comes set. Kicks, slide move, bounces the ball in. It's down in the dirt. Down read. A great read by Nathan Herrera. Read the down ball, and he will advance to second base. A stolen base for courtesy runner Nathan Herrera as Pacheco bounced in. Changeup. Great job by Aiden Huffman back there. Fielded the ball, but Herrera with a great jump, and he has the stolen base cleanly at second base. Huffman with no chance to throw him out at second. Campos is up in the count. There's a breaking ball in the outside corner. Called strike 1. It's 2 balls and a strike on Campos. Big hole on the right side of the field as Artesia's second baseman, Caden Beauregard, is holding Herrera close. There's another breaking ball, misses in. It's 3-1 on Campos. Matthew does a great job of staying inside the baseball, and he does tend to use the right side of the field. Like to see him do that here. See it. Pacheco challenges him with the fastball on the outside third. Beauregard holding Herrera close. It's a fastball. Strike 2. Think the umpire lost his count there. He had rung Campos up, and he calls him back. It's full count to Matthew. He might have been sitting on a fastball away, and that was a fastball in, and he took it instead of taking that awkward swing like he did the last time. Here's the full count delivery from Pacheco. He bounces a fastball in, and that's going to be another base on balls for Campos, and the Rockets have 2 runners on base with nobody out. Once again, a great block by Aiden Huffman back there, not allowing courtesy runner Nathan Herrera to advance to third base. That'll bring to the plate Cameron Brown, who hit a line drive out to right field, his first at-bat, and it went off the glove of Josiah Rodriguez out there for 2 RBIs. Cameron wants to line this ball again out to the right side. The Bulldog defense is in at the quarters. Double play depth at the middle. It's a fastball up above the letters, called ball 1. Bulldog outfield. Deep in right field. Wisely so, the flag for here at the launch pad is blowing straight out to right field. Medium depth in left and medium depth in center. Here's the 1-ball delivery to Brown. It's a bunt attempt, and Brown bunts through it for strike 1. See if Coach Alvarado takes the bunt on. That brought Estrada in. Beauregard has to get off second base. If we bunt this ball to first baseman, Beauregard still got to cover first base. There's a fastball that hits Brown in the right-handed batter's box, so the Rockets are going to have bases loaded.
Number 3, John Silva.
Pacheco just lost a fastball up and in and hit Brown right around the hip. And the Rockets have bases loaded with nobody out. We'll have Matthew Campos running at second, Cameron Brown at third, and the speedy John Silva at the plate. The Bulldog defense will remain double play depth up the middle. Estrada and Morales in at the corners. Pacheco's looking in, gets his sign. He comes set with the bases loaded. Here's the first pitch delivery to Silva. It's a fastball skied out to right side, and it's going to be foul out of play. Silva down in the count, 0-1.
I laugh when I log into all my kids' school because it's R-A-L-S-U-B, so it says Walsall. So BJ Walsall.
Jonathan can score a run here with a ground ball up the middle. The Bulldogs are conceding a run with a ground ball up the middle. There's a breaking ball, and Silva fouls it off to the right side. He's down in the count, 0-2. Coach Ortiz has the corners in. Imagine ground ball to the corners. He's wanting them to go to the plate to cut down. Courtesy runner Nathan Herrera with the force out there. Beauregard and Fuentes will be attempting to turn 2 up the middle. In this case, most times ground ball back to the pitcher. We want the pitcher to go to the plate. There's another breaking ball, and it is the chopper back to the plate. And it's a botched play at the plate. It's going to be an error on the pitcher. Pacheco, he threw the ball wide of Aiden Huffman. He took him into the direct path of the runner. There was a slight collision at the plate. No intent. As a matter of fact, Nathan Herrera attempted to jump over Huffman. So Silva will be on first base on the fielder's choice. Courtesy runner Nathan Herrera scores at the plate on the E1. Campos will advance to third on the same error. Brown will advance to second on the fielder's choice. Campos advancing to third on the fielder's choice. And the bases are loaded. The officials conferred there was no intent with the collision at home plate. And the Rockets have a run in the bottom of the third inning. Coach Ortiz asked the officials to confer. They did. They conferred and decided that Herrera did what he could after that ball took the catcher into him and not vice versa. So the Rockets have the bases loaded with senior first baseman Michael Matheson, who had an RBI single in the first inning. That's a fastball taken, ball 1 away. Umpire there made a rookie. He flinched on that. Might have got people thinking it was a strike, but he flinched and called it a ball. Here's the 1-0 delivery to Matheson. It's a breaking ball down, and Matheson fouls it off to the right side. Evens the count at 1-1. Michael, in his first plate appearance, hit a line drive down the right side for 2 RBIs. Michael wanted to do the same. Add to those 12 RBIs he now has on the season. Hitting above 259. There's a fastball, and it's lined down the right side, and it's in the net. It's foul. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Michael. We thought we were going to have another RBI shot there. Brown at second base better get on his horse because the speedy Silva is right in his back pocket there. John wants to be careful not to run Cameron off another bag. Michael needs to go to work here, have a good 2-strike approach. Spoil any breaking ball and get a barrel on a fastball here. Here's Pacheco's 1-2 delivery. It is a breaking ball. It's right at the third baseman. It's a throw down in the dirt. Great job by Aiden Huffman there to field the low throw from Morales. And that will be out one. Matthew Campos will be out number one on the 5-2 putout. And once again, a fine play by Aiden Huffman at the plate. Mattson will reach first on the fielder's choice, and everybody else will advance on the fielder's choice as well. The Rockets still with bases loaded and one down. Now at the plate, Garrett Langley. There's a breaking ball taken for ball one, bringing Huffman out of his stance to retrieve that. It was not close. Garrett grounded out to the first baseman back in the first inning. Here's the one ball delivery. It's a breaking ball. It's going to be out in shallow left field. Fuentes will make a play on it. Should have been an infield fly rule there. No, it was not called. But that's out number 2 on the F6. And the Rockets have bases loaded with 2 outs. Pacheco would consider it a victory here if he could get out of the third inning, only allowing 1 run and pitching the entire inning with the bases loaded. Now at the plate is senior left fielder Isaiah Herrera. Isaiah hit a sharp ground ball out to Jet Fuentes in the first inning. He takes a fastball at the letters called strike 1. Pacheco doing a good job throwing to this home plate umpire strike zone. He's been calling the fastball up, and he's been throwing the fastball there. Breaking ball down in the dirt. Good job by Huffman keeping it there. The count's 1-1. Huffman did a great job getting down, blocking that ball, smothering it, keeping it right at the plate. It's a 1-1 delivery to Isaiah Herrera. There's a fastball fouled off to the right side, and it's off the net now to play. Herrera's down in the count. 1 ball and 2 strikes. The Rockets with the opportunity here in the third inning to do some major damage, and so far 1 run has come across the plate. Isaiah Herrera hoping to change that narrative right here. Here's the 1-2 delivery. It's a fastball, and he swings over the top for out number 3, and the Rockets will strand the bases loaded. So for the Rockets, it's 1 hit, 3 runners left on base. One Bulldog error, 1 Rocket run. So at the end of 3 complete innings, it is the Artesia Bulldogs 2, your Goddard Rockets 5. We'll be back on KSVPTV.com after this short break.
Eastern New Mexico University is proud to announce our newest offering, a Master of Social Work degree. This 100% online, affordable master's degree has 3 concentrations: clinical, clinical military, and children, youth, and families. This online master's degree is perfect for the working professional, as you can earn your degree on your own time with our flexible online courses. For more information, visit www.enmu.edu/MSW. Eastern New Mexico University, student success. That's what we're about.
If you're missing a tooth or several teeth, a dental implant may be the ultimate solution. Implants look and feel so much like real teeth that you probably forget you have an implant. Maupin and Brown Dentistry is one of New Mexico's most experienced implant providers, with literally thousands of implant patients who are absolutely delighted with the results. Call Maupin and Brown today for an evaluation. You'll be surprised how affordable implants can be.
All right, baseball fans, welcome back to the top of the 4th here in this District 4-4A matchup between the Bulldogs and the Rockets. Leading off the top of the 4th is center fielder for the Bulldogs, Jesse Armendariz, and he takes a first pitch breaking ball called strike 1 on the inside corner. Here's the 0-1 delivery from Alsop. Another breaking ball, and it's skied to left field. This ball is deep.
Nice, John.
Did he get it?
Silva with a running catch, and he's recorded for out number.
Yes.
There's been no call on the play.
No replay, guys. Where was that?
Jesse Armendariz.
Next
Are you
up,
kidding me?
Caden Beauregard.
It was a catch by Silva, a running catch out in right center field. There's been no signal by the officials. There it is. The officials confer, and it is out number 1 on a deep fly ball to left center field by Jesse Armendariz. What a great catch by John Silva out in center field. Ran a good 20 yards to catch that ball. Armendariz might have been the victim of that wind blowing across the diamond.
If he'd have missed it, he would have. Isaiah would.
All right, here we go, baseball fans. It's 1 out here in the top of the 4th. Now at the plate for the Artesia Bulldogs is Bulldog second baseman Caden Beauregard. He had a sharp single into left field, his first at bat in the second inning, and scored on the Isaiah Herrera error in left field. Beauregard took an inside fastball and laced that thing through the left side. Right-handed hitter is Beauregard, wears number 11. Takes a all-sub breaking ball down the dirt for ball 1. The roster lists Beauregard as number 3, but he's wearing number 11 today. Maybe a uniform issue or something, but nonetheless, he's in uniform as number 11 today. There's a fastball in the outside corner called strike 1, evens count at 1-1 to Caden Beauregard, Bulldog second baseman. Here's the 1-1 delivery from Alsop. It's a breaking ball, bounces in, taken by Beauregard. Good take there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Alsop has been getting a number of Bulldog hitters to swing over the top of that pitch, but not Beauregard. There's a fastball down below the knees, ball 3, 3-1. Beauregard ahead in the count. He had a 3-1 count the last time and laced a fastball into left field. Soon he's going to be looking for one of those Alsop heaters right here. And there it is, and he has a good swing, and he fouls it off to the right side, and it's going to be out of play over the net. He takes the count to full. Just a little tardy was Beauregard. He's got a fine swing. Beauregard with a number of decals on his helmet, and I'm assuming that means he's done a number of good things for Coach Ortiz here. There's another fastball bounced in, and it's going to be a base on balls for Beauregard, and the Bulldogs have 1 runner on with 1 out here in the top of the 4th. That'll bring to the plate Bulldog backstop, Aiden Huffman. Aiden wears number 10, right-handed hitter. He's listed as a junior. Deep in the box, digs in. Aiden had a base on balls his last at-bat, and there's another fastball down for Alsop, ball 1. Alsop set, checks the runner. There's a breaking ball, misses away. Good take, good block by Cinco Holloway. Huffman is up in the count, 2-2. Being a catcher, I imagine Huffman does a good job of recognizing pitches on their way since he sees them all game long. Coming from his pitcher, here's the 2-0 pitch. It's a fastball, and it's flared down the right side, and it's foul. Huffman got jammed a little bit there, but did a good job letting the ball travel, and he fouled it off to the right side. Counts 2-1 on him. Might be a good spot to attack Huffman by Alsop is keep pounding the fastball in. Huffman appears to be on top of the plate, and he wants to try to get them hands extended. There's a fastball. He gets away from Cinco, and it's going to be a pass ball on Holloway. And Beauregard, the speedy Beauregard, will advance to second base on a pass ball. The ball was in Holloway's glove, and he just let it slip out the back of his glove on the transfer. And the count's 3-1 to Huffman. There's another fastball miss away, and it's a 5-pitch walk to Huffman. The Bulldogs with 2 runners on and 1 out here. It'll be a courtesy runner for Huffman at first base, and once again, we can't read the numbers on those Bulldog jerseys.
Josiah Rodriguez.
Now at the plate for the Bulldogs will be Bulldog right fielder number 7, Josiah Rodriguez, his last plate appearance, took an 0-2 fastball from Alsop and he chopped it to third base and Campos booted it, and Rodriguez reached first base on the air. There was a visit by pitching coach Ed Henry trying to settle Alsop down. Ryan just needs to settle in. Easier said than done sometimes, but Ryan needs to get back to that idea of his best pitch is strike one. I don't care if it's his fastball or his breaking ball. We just want to get strike one on these hitters. Here's the first pitch, and it's a fastball. Good-looking fastball, but missed away. Ball 1 to Rodriguez. Coyote defense. Matheson is in at first. Double play depth up the middle with Brown and Stokes. There's a fastball tomahawked out in the center field. Not deep. Silva has a beat on it. Not deep enough to advance Beauregard, and it's out number 2 on the F8. High fastball there from Alsop, and Beauregard tomahawked it out to center field, but not deep, and Silva made the play. That'll bring to the plate top of the Bulldog lineup, Nia Estrada. Nia's 0 for 2 on the day. Ground out to third and a strikeout. There's a fastball, misses away for ball 1. Alsop comes set, checks the runner at second. There's a breaking ball. Estrada swings over the top. He's out in front, anticipating one of those good Alsop fastballs, and he's out in front of the breaking ball. See if they pitch in pairs here and go right back to it with Estrada. Nope, misses with the fastball down and away. Big secondary by Beauregard, but he scampers back to second base. Good job by Holloway not to let that ball get to the wall and allow Beauregard and the courtesy run over at first base for Huffman to advance. Here's a 2-1 delivery from Alsop. Breaking ball bounces in. Great job by Holloway to block it. It's 3-1 on Estrada.
Go, Rye.
Estrada on the season is a 408 hitter, There's a fastball called strike 2. Estrada was trotting down to second base. And trust me, officials don't like that when ball players try to show him up. He was 3 or 4 steps out of the batter's box, and it's full count, and he's back in the box here. The Bulldog base runners will have an advantage. They'll be on the move on this pitch. Rocket defense needs to go across the diamond. There's a breaking ball. He swings over the top. It bounced in the dirt. Holloway blocks it and completes the strikeout for out number 3. And Alsop pitches out of traffic in the top of the 4th inning for the Artesia Bulldogs. In the top of the 4th, there were no hits, 2 runners left on base, no runs, no Rocket errors, and after 3.5, the score remains Bulldogs 2, Rockets 5, with the Rockets coming to the plate in the bottom of the 4th inning. We'll be back on KSVPTV.com after this short break.
Moppin & Brown, your choice for experienced state-of-the-art dentistry.
The ultimate Wi-Fi experience is now available to you thanks to Smart Home Wi-Fi with Plateau. Get fiber-to-home technology 100 times faster than average household internet speed. Plateau has multiple plans and options to fit your family. With Fast, get true 100 megs per second download and upload speed. With Faster, get true 500 megs of download and upload speeds. And with Fastest, you get 1 gig. Learn more at plateautel.com. Get the speed you need with Plateau. Tried, true, trusted.
67.
All right, folks, here we are on the bottom of the 4th inning. As Pacheco is still on the mound for the Bulldogs. Dalen, here's his 68 pitch. It's a fastball to Stokes, ball 1 high. Still in good range there with his pitch count is Pacheco. He's had traffic on the bases today, but has done a good job. There's a breaking ball, bounces in. It's 2 balls to Stokes. Ross hitting .367. He's got 9 stolen bases on this season. Has 6 doubles, couple of triples, 1 dinger. Here's the 2-ball delivery to Stokes. It's a fastball above his letters. Not a good 2-0 swing from Stokes. And it's dropped on the infield. Stokes will reach first base on the E4. That ball hit Beauregard right in the palm. Ross had done Pacheco a favor and swung at a fastball. Even though the home plate umpire had been calling that pitch strikes all day, it's not a pitch that Ross could do much with, and he popped it up on the infield, and the baseball guys were taking care of him. He gets on with the E4. That'll bring up to the plate number 24, Ryan Alsop. There's a fastball, misses high for ball 1. Nothing like errors to make a pitcher's pitch count increase rapidly. Ryan with 2 pop-outs to the third baseman and to the center fielder on the day. He's 0 for 2. Doing a great job on the mound, though. There's a breaking ball in the outside corner called strike 1. Pitching coaches, we want our combination players to concentrate on pitching first. Their hitting will come second. We've got 8 other guys to help with that, but Ryan can help himself right here. There's another breaking ball down, and also fouls it right at the plate. He's down in the count, 0-2. Like to see Ryan here try to let that ball travel a little more, be late, and use the right side of the field, use the big part of the park. Let's see if Coach Alvarado puts Stokes in motion here, anticipating a break ball. A check by Pacheco over to first, and Estrada catches it and returns it back. Stokes is back in safely. That was a good check because Stokes was kind of wandering off the bag. Didn't look like he was focused there. Stokes inches off, slide move, and there's a line drive, and it's laced out to center field. That's over Armendariz' head. It's going to be extra bases for Alsop. It's going to be a stand-up RBI double for Ryan Alsop. Great job by Ryan helping his cause there. He took a high fastball and tomahawked it out over Jesse Armendariz' head. And that'll bring on courtesy runner Tyler Conrad to run for Ryan Alsop at second base. That's an RBI stand-up double for Rocket pitcher Ryan Alsop. That will be the 6th run for the Rockets on the day. Pacheco remains in the game. Conrad, once again, the courtesy runner at second base for Alsop. Now at the plate, 3-hole hitter Cinco Holloway hit a sharp single back through the box his last at-bat. There's a breaking ball across the top of the letters called strike 1. Once again, today's strike zone consistently has been from the top of the letters all the way down to the knees, but it has been consistent both ways. Timeout called by Pacheco. It's going to bring out Huffman. They want to make sure they get their pitch right here to the Rocket 3-hole hitter. Holloway on the season hitting .394. He has 30 RBIs, looking to up that count. Leads the Rockets in home runs with 5. Also Lee is second on the team in doubles with 11. Third on the team. Here's the 0-1 delivery to Holloway. Fastball down, good swing by Holloway, and he fouls it off out of play. He's down in the count, 0-2. Good swing there by Cinco. Now we want to see him have a team at bat right here. Shorten up, use the right side, advance Tyler here to third base so that we have a guy 90 feet away. Don't get big on this pitch. Good long hold by Pacheco. It's a breaking ball, and it's skied to right field. It's chasing Rodriguez back. He dropped the ball. He dropped it. It's going to be an error on Rodriguez out in right field. The ball went all the way into his glove. He stumbled and dropped the ball. Conrad had gone back to the bag to tag, and he's only able to advance 90 feet. So the Rockets will have runners at second and third on the E9. And the Rockets still with nobody out, and the Bulldogs have had 2 balls go completely in gloves and come out. One by Beauregard and one by Josiah Rodriguez out in right field. That'll bring Rocket third baseman number 21, senior Matthew Campos, to the plate with 2 runners in scoring position. Matthew with 16 RBIs on the season, looking to up that total. Pacheco comes set, the kick and the delivery. It's a fastball across the letters. That was a good pitch. Matthew kind of kicking the dirt, knowing he should have taken a pass at that pitch. Good fastball there by Dalen Pacheco. Pacheco comes set. Here's the 0-1 delivery. It's another fastball in. Campos right on it, and he fouls it straight back. He's down in the count 0-2. The Bulldog defense, once again, will surrender a run on a ground ball to the middle. Coach Ortiz electing to stay with the corners up and the Bulldog middle deep. Here's the 0-2 delivery. It's a breaking ball. Sure enough, it's a ground ball to the shortstop. Great job by Campos. He's going to have a RBI ground out to Jeff Fuentes. That was a rocket handled by Jeff Fuentes out at shortstop or second base. That ball took one sharp hop. Fuentes fielded it about shoulder height, and that'll be an RBI for Campos, bringing in courtesy runner Conrad, running for Ryan Alsup. That'll bring to the plate sophomore second baseman Cameron Brown with courtesy runner Nathan Herrera at second base. There's a fly out to right field. Rodriguez fields it. A great job tagging by Nathan Herrera, and he advances to third base.
Next up, number 3, John Silva.
Brown hitting the ball sharply today to the right side. That's out number 2. That'll bring to the plate John Silva, number 3. John looking for another hit today. He's 1 for 2. He got on first base with a fielder's choice. A ground ball to third base his last at bat. He takes a fastball up above his head for ball 1. Pacheco comes set. Here's his 1-ball delivery. It's a ground ball, high chopper. It's going to be a tough play. Beauregard with the fine play, underhand toss to Estrada at first, and that will end the Rocket 4th inning. Silva is out number 3 on the 4-3 putout. That was a fine play by Caden Beauregard. Came in and fielded the short hop and underhanded it to Nye Estrada at first base to retire the speedy Estrada. For the Rockets, in the bottom of the 4th inning, there were 2 hits, 2 runs, 1 runner left on base, 2 Bulldog errors, 2 Rocket runs. At the end of 4 complete, it is the Artesia Bulldogs 2, the Goddard Rockets 7. We'll be back on KSVPTV.com after this short break.
Every piece of land has a story, written by those who work it. But everyone's story is different. So the question is, how will you tell yours? Behind the wheel of a John Deere compact tractor, mower, or Gator utility vehicle. Run with us and start telling your story today.
Stop by Pecos Valley Equipment in Artesia and Roswell, or visit us online at pecosvalleyequipment.com.
To plant or not to plant? That is the question. Hi, this is Jim Gill from Roswell Seed Company. Our tomato plants and pepper plants are ready to go. If you plant them now, you might have homegrown tomatoes and peppers before anyone.
Leading off for the Bulldogs, Frankie Galindo, the Bulldog left fielder. He takes a also fastball high for ball 1. There's another high fastball, ball 2. Ryan pitching with a 5-run lead here, and just needs to make the Bulldogs put the ball in play, trust his defense, trust his stuff. There's a breaking ball called, strike one. That'll boy, Ryan. Just get back to recognizing strike one is your best pitch, whatever it takes, whether it's fastball, breaking ball, or changeup. There's another one that's going to be a soft line drive out to left field, and that'll be a clean single for Frankie Galindo. And the Bulldogs have their leadoff runner on here in the top of the 5th inning. That'll bring to the plate Bulldog pitcher Dalen Pacheco, number 9. Dalen is 0 for 1 on the day with a fly out to shortstop and a base on balls back in the 3rd inning. Dalen looking to help his own cause here. Dalen wears number 9, right-handed hitter. He attempts to bunt here, fouls the ball off. Dalen did not follow rule number 1 and attempt to bunt a strike. That ball was up and away. Coach Ortiz reminding Dalen, got to bunt strikes. But he's down in the count 0-1 due to him fouling off that first bunt attempt. Let's see if Coach Ortiz keeps it on, or is he going to put Galindo in motion here. There's a good pitch. And the ball's out to center field. And he's going to advance to third base. The Rockets not playing clean baseball out there. Galindo with the stolen base at second base, and he's going to advance to third on the E2. Holloway gets credit with the error because the ball was not able to be fielded out there. And the Bulldogs have a runner at third base with nobody out. And a 1-1 count on Pacheco. There's a ground ball to third base. Campos checks the runner at third, fires across the diamond. Fine play by Matthew Campos for out number 1. Matthew fielded that 2-hopper from Pacheco, checked Galindo at third base, holding him there, then fired across the diamond. The Bulldogs with the runner at third base and 1 out. Alsop now pitching from the windup, misses with the fastball behind third baseman Diego Morales, ball 1. When Ryan's in the stretch, he's going to have to do a little bit better job of making sure the Bulldog runners stop. Their lead is continuing, and Ryan's not doing a good enough job making those guys stop in their lead. There's a fastball painted on the outside corner for a strike called. It's 1-1. Ryan in the windup now. Campos, the only Rocket infielder, in at third. There's a sharp ground ball out to Stokes. He fields it clean, fires across the diamond. That's going to be an RBI ground out for Diego Morales.
Now batting number 4, Jet Fuentes.
Scored Galindo. Fine play by Ross Stokes out there, fielding the ground ball toward his glove side. And the Rockets have 2 outs now on the 6-3 putout, but the Bulldogs did accomplish scoring the run. There's a first pitch fastball to Jet Fuentes, and it misses up and in for ball 1. Jet grounded out to shortstop his last at bat, and there's another sharp ground ball, and it's through the box. It's a clean single for Jet Fuentes. Do not understand why Silva's running in on that ball and fielding it do and die. That ball almost got underneath him. All John needs to do is get on a knee, field that ground ball. Fuentes earned first base on a clean base hit, and the Rockets are attempting to give these guys an extra 90 feet, which they don't need. Here's the first pitch delivery to Almendares, the center fielder. It's a breaking ball, strike 1. Fuentes with the modest lead at first base. There's a fastball missed by Alsop down low. Good job by Holloway keeping the ball there. Evens the count at 1-1. Both of these teams heading into the state tournament will need to play much cleaner baseball. There's a fastball right over the heart of the plate, and it's called strike 2.
Just like that, baby.
Ball came right out of Cinco's glove, but remained right there. Fuentes could not advance. Alsop comes set for the 1-2 delivery. There's a fastball fouled off straight back. Good swing by Armendariz there. He was right on the Alsop fastball. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fuentes in his last at-bat took a fastball and hit it out into deep left center field, and John Silva made a diving catch out in left center field. Armendariz could not believe that ball was caught. There's a high fastball. Armendariz swings through it for a strikeout, and out number 3 in the inning that is. Seven strikeouts for Alsop on the day. So for the Bulldogs, in their half of the 5th inning, it was 1 hit, 1 runner left on base, 1 run, 1 rocket air, and after 4.5, it's the Bulldogs 3, the Rockets 7. We'll be back on KSVPTV.com after this short break.
To plant or not to plant? That is the question. Hi, this is Jim Gill from Roswell Seed Company. Our tomato plants and pepper plants are ready to go. If you plant them now, you might have homegrown tomatoes and peppers before anyone else. Or the frost might kill them. As Clint Eastwood would say, do you feel lucky? You'll either be the smartest gardener in the county or you'll get to replant them all over again. I say go for it. You'll get more practice and we'll get more business. This is Jim Gill from Roswell Seed Company, and I apologize to William Shakespeare.
All right, baseball fans, welcome back to baseball, District 448 baseball. A doubleheader for the District Crown in District 448. The Rockets needing 1 win and the Bulldogs needing 2 for that crown. Leading off the bottom of the 5th for the Rockets will be first baseman Michael Matheson. Michael 1 for 2 on the day. Michael takes a fastball up and in, almost hit him, but it's ball 1. Michael has 2 RBIs on the day as well, with a sharp line drive down the right field line in the first inning to bring in 2 runs. Pacheco comes set. It's his 88th pitch, lined out to right field, right at Josiah Rodriguez, and he fields the ball clean. Michael hit the ball right at Josiah Rodriguez, and this time he fields it clean for out number 1. I imagine Coach Ortiz was collectively, and the Bulldog coaches were collectively holding their breath there, for the wind has been giving Rodriguez quite a bit of trouble out there in right field. Now hitting senior DH, number 17, Garrett Langley. Garrett is 0 for 2 on the day. He takes a fastball, strike 1 on the inside corner, called. Pacheco nearing 90 pitches here. As a matter of fact, here is the 90th pitch. Fastball misses up, evens the count at 1-1. Correction, that's 92 pitches for Pacheco. Same as Alsop. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Langley ducks out of the way of a breaking ball. Garrett was given a chance there to get a free 90 feet, and instead he chose to duck out of the way of it. It's always tough to decide if you're going to wear that and win the at-bat. Hopefully Garrett can do it right here. He's up in the count, 2 balls and a strike. And he takes a fastball in the outside corner to even the count at 2-2. Here's Pacheco's 2-2 delivery to Langley. It's a fastball down. It's a 4-hopper out to Caden Beauregard, and he will throw Langley out at first base, and that is out number 2 on the 4-3 putout. Beauregard charged that ball, filled it on 4 hops, fired it over to Nia Estrada, and got Langley out by 2 steps over at first base. That'll bring to the plate senior left fielder Josiah Herrera. Josiah looking to start a 2-out rally for the Rockets here. Josiah 0 for 2 on the day, ground out to short, and a strikeout back in the 3rd. Here's Pacheco's first pitch to him. It's a fastball, and it's lined out, and it's a leaping catch by Beauregard out in second base, and he'll steal a base hit from Herrera there, That's out 3 on the L4. Great job by Beauregard there to leap and catch the line drive for out number 3. So for the Rockets in the bottom of the 5th, it is zeros across the board. No hits, no runners left on base, no runs, no Bulldog errors. After 5 complete, the score is your Artesia Bulldogs 2 and the hometown Goddard Rockets 7. We'll be back on KSVPTV.com after this short break.
To plant or not to plant? That is the question. Hi, this is Jim Gill from Roswell Seed Company. Our tomato plants and pepper plants are ready to go. If you plant them now, you might have homegrown tomatoes and peppers before anyone else, or the frost might kill them. As Clint Eastwood would say, do you feel lucky? You'll either be the smartest gardener in the county, or you'll get to replant them all over again. I say go for it. You'll get more practice and we'll get more business. This is Jim Gill from Roswell Seed Company, and I apologize to William Shakespeare.
Welcome back, baseball fans. We got a pitching change for the Goddard Rockets. Now in the pitch in the top of the 6th inning. Sophomore Lucian Battencourt. Lucian on the year has pitched 12 innings. He's got 12 Ks, 8 base on balls. There's the throw down by Cinco Holloway. Lucian will be facing Bulldog second baseman Caden Beauregard. Caden has been on base both his at-bats. He had a single back in the 2nd and a base on balls in the 4th. And here he is leading off the top of the 6th inning. Lucian, a right-handed hurler, wears number 4. Here's a kick, first pitch delivery, breaking ball in the outside corner, called strike 1 to Beauregard. Battencourt comes set, pitches 100% from the stretch. Here's a kick, fastball up high. Beauregard fouls it off straight back. He's down in the count 0-2. Battencourt up on Beauregard here. Comes set. Here's the 0-2 delivery. Another breaking ball. Beauregard fouls it off at the plate. We'll do it again. It still remains 0-2. Beauregard, a fine hitter for the Bulldogs. Hitting .220 on the season. 4 RBIs. We'll redo the 0-2 count. Here it is. Change up. It's a slow hit ground ball at the short. Beauregard with great speed, and he's on with an infield single.
Now batting Aiden Huffman.
He stuck his bat out on a breaking ball away, and he hit a lazy ground ball to shortstop. Tough play for Stokes. Stokes did all he could, fielded on the run, threw on the run, but could not get the speedy Beauregard over at first base, and that will bring to the plate number 10, Aiden Huffman, the Bulldog catcher. Aiden on the day is officially 0 for 0. He has 2 base on balls. First time to pace Battencourt. There's a fastball up, misses for ball 1. It was 0-2 when he hit it. Check by Battencourt of Beauregard. Beauregard back in safe. There's a bunt attempt by Hoffman. That makes the count 1-1. 1-1 on Hoffman. Good lead by Beauregard over at first base. Battencourt comes set, hands at his belt. Kick, fastball. Huffman a little bit late, fouls it off the net to the right side. He's down in the count 0-2. Rocket defense. Matheson holding the Beauregard at first. Campos even with the bag at third. Stokes and Alsop up the middle, double play depth. Here's the 1-2 delivery. A breaking ball misses away. Evens the count at 2-2. Here's the 2-2 delivery from Battencourt. Breaking ball down. He's out. First base is occupied. Huffman attempts to run down to first base, but the strikeout is recorded. That's Battencourt's first. Out one. Good job by Lucian getting the toughest out of the inning. Out one. That'll bring to the plate 9-hole for the Bulldogs. Right fielder Josiah Rodriguez. Josiah wears number 7. Oh, it's going to be a pinch hitter for the Bulldogs. Number 21 is pinch hitting. That is Connor Tutak. A check of Beauregard over at first base.
Now batting, Connor Tutak.
Connor Tutak is pinch hitting for Josiah Rodriguez. Here's the delivery. It's a breaking ball called. Strike one on Tutak. Great breaking ball by Lucian. Started on the heart of the plate. Got the outside corner. There's a good check. A good check by Battencourt. That was close over at first base, but Beauregard back in safe. Lucian might decide to throw while Beauregard is walking off the base. Beauregard with his chest to left field, and he's walking off the bag. He takes off the second base. There's a high fastball. Throw down to second base is over Stokes' head. Great job by Alsop backing up. It's a swing and a miss by Tutak. He's down in the count 0-2, but that's a stolen base for Beauregard. Great job by Alsop being backing up Stokes there at second base. Here's the 0-2 delivery from Battencourt. It's a breaking ball, misses just off the outside. Good competitive breaking ball there by Lucian. Great pitch up in the count 0-2. Lucian gets his signal from Holloway. Here's a 1-2 delivery, a fastball away, misses away. Out in the left-handed batter's box, evens the count on Tutak. Connor Tutak pinch hitting here in the top of the 6th for Josiah Rodriguez. Here's a 2-2 delivery from Battencourt. The kick, breaking ball, he swings over the top. They will have to complete the strikeout down to first base, and Holloway does that. Great job by Cinco Holloway blocking the breaking ball down in the dirt, and that's Battencourt's second strikeout in the inning. Great job by Holloway checking the speedy Beauregard over at second base and keeping him there. That'll bring leadoff hitter Nye Estrada to the plate. Nye on the day is 0 for 3 with a ground out to third and 2 strikeouts. Here's Battencourt's first pitch to Estrada. It's a first pitch breaking ball, breaks in there, called strike one. Estrada bent out of the way and it broke over the inside corner. Good job by Lucian getting ahead of hitters here. As Battencourt comes set. There's another breaking ball and Estrada swings over the top. He's down in the count 0-2. Stokes might take a peek into Holloway here if he sees another breaking ball, peek in a little bit. Estrada's a pretty good athlete, can run. And there's a fastball, and Estrada swings through it, and Battencourt strikes out the side. Great job by the sophomore hurler there to come in relief of Alsop and strike out the side and strand Beauregard at second base. For the Bulldogs in the top of the 6th, there were no hits, 1 runner left on base, no runs, no rocket airs. At the end of 5.5 innings, it is the Bulldogs 3, the Rockets 7. We'll be back on KSVPTV.com after this short break.
Are you or a loved one having a hard time getting to your medical appointments? At Artesia General Hospital, we believe that transportation should never be a barrier to good health. That's why we're excited to announce our new non-emergency medical transportation services. Each of our vans is wheelchair accessible, and our friendly certified drivers go the extra mile by meeting you at your doorstep and ensuring a comfortable ride to your Artesia General Hospital services. Rides are available Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Schedule your ride today by visiting artesiageneral.com/transportation or calling 575-736-8211.
All right, welcome back, baseball fans. It's District 4-4A baseball. Typical battle between the Bulldogs and the Rockets. It's for the district title. Here in the bottom of the sixth, the Rockets leading the Bulldogs 7-2. Leading off for the Rockets in the bottom of the sixth, senior shortstop Ross Stokes, and he takes a Pacheco fastball up high. That will take Pacheco over the 90 pitch mark. Pacheco comes set, 1 ball. It's a fastball painted on the outside corner to even the count at 1-1 on Stokes. Ross on the day has been on base twice. Once on an error, once on a base on balls, and he flew out to the first baseman. There's a fastball up in his letters, and he skies it. He better get on his horse. That's going to be trouble. It's going to land quietly on the infield. If Stokes would have gotten out of the box, he might have been able to have 2 on that. But he will have a single because nobody touched that ball. He took second base. It's going to be a single for Stokes and a 2-base error as Stokes saw that nobody was covering second base, and he took off, and they tried to throw the ball to Beauregard on the run, and they missed Beauregard, and the ball went out to center field, and Stokes wound up at third base on the 2-base error for the Rockets, and just like that, Stokes has the baseball gods shining on him. Popped the ball up on the infield, got an infield single, and wound up on third base. There's a high fastball to Ryan Alsop, taken at the letters for called strike 1.
Go right.
Yeah.
Here's the 0-1 delivery to Alsop. It's another high fastball. Ryan takes it to even the count at 1-1. Last time Pacheco attacked Alsop with the high fastball. He laced it out over Armendariz' head for a stand-up RBI double. Ryan looking for once again, the Bulldog middle infield is back. There's going to be a flare out to the right side. Beauregard freezes out on it, and he's going to make Beauregard make a throw into the plate, and he does so successfully, chasing Stokes back. Great play by Beauregard out in short right field. Fielded the ball for out 1 on the F4, and then quickly fired it in to Huffman to keep Stokes at third base. That'll bring to the plate senior backstop, number 15, Cinco Holloway. Cinco reached first base last time on an error by right fielder Josiah Rodriguez, and I see Rodriguez re-entered the game out in right field. There's a fastball from Pacheco, misses high for ball 1 to Holloway. Pacheco, Rodriguez did re-enter the game defensively in right field. Stokes, the runner at third base. Bulldog defense, there's a breaking ball, missed down low. Great job by Huffman blocking the ball there, keeping it there. Holloway up in the count. 2 balls, no strikes. Pacheco comes set. Here's the 2-ball delivery to Holloway. It's a fastball on the outside corner. Taken for a call, strike 1. It's 2-1 on Holloway. Bulldog defense. Estrada even with the bag at first. Morales even with the bag at third. There's a fastball down in the dirt. Holloway swings over the top, and the count is even, 2-2. Correction, Aiden Tutak has entered the game playing third base. Connor Tutak now playing third base. Now I'm assuming that Diego Morales has moved to right field. There's a fastball, Holloway way out in front of a fastball. He fouls it into the third base dugout. We'll redo 2-2. Pacheco rapidly approaching the century mark on his pitch count. Pacheco comes set. There's a fastball driven high to left field. Going to be deep enough for Stokes to tag. It's going to be a sacrifice RBI fly for Cinco Holloway. Great job by Cinco there, getting the Rockets a run and scoring Stokes from third base on the sacrifice F7. That's good baseball by the Rockets there, just getting that run across. Now hopefully Campos can get us a 2-out rally started here. Matthew looking for his first base hit. He's had 2 base on balls and a ground out to shortstop. An RBI ground out. He takes a fastball up over his head for ball 1. Matthew had a good at-bat. His last AB fired a 2-hopper out to Jet Fuentes, and we scored a run on that ground ball. There's a fastball down in the dirt, ball 2 to Campos. Matthew fixes his batting gloves, gets back in the box. Pacheco toes the rubber, looks in. Here's his 2-0 delivery to Matthew Campos. It's a fastball high, and it's driven into deep left field. This is going to be extra bases for Campos. He's going to have a stand-up double. Matthew timed up a Pacheco fastball and drove it to left field for a stand-up double. And just like that, the Rockets have a runner in scoring position on the stand-up double by Matthew Campos. He got a belt-high fastball and did not miss it. That'll bring in pinch runner number 6, Porter Wakefield. Porter Wakefield will run for Matthew Campos at second base. Here in the bottom of the 6th inning with right fielder Cameron Brown at the plate. Cameron has hit the ball hard each time today. Needs to just keep doing what he's doing, staying inside, hitting the ball hard, using the field. Wakefield a decent runner at second base. Beauregard holding him close. There's a breaking ball across the letters, and Brown takes it for a called strike 1. That's not Brown's pitch at 0-0 in the count. Cameron looking for a pitch he can do some damage with here. The Bulldog outfield is deep. They do a good job of charging ground balls aggressively. Pacheco a long look at Wakefield. There's a fastball right over the heart of the plate, and Brown takes it for a called strike 2. Pacheco looks in. Here's his 0-2 delivery to Brown. It's a fastball, and Brown fights it off and fouls it off to the right side. Will remain at 0-2. Good job by Wakefield, off with the swing. Don't really want to wait for contact when you're out there in scoring position. Once you see your Rocket teammate swinging, you want to extend your secondary lead and break on the swing. Here's the 0-2 delivery. It's a breaking ball. Brown swings over the top, and he's down on strikes for out number 3. For the Rockets, in the bottom of the 6th, it is 1 hit, 1 runner left on base, 1 run, 1 Bulldog error. At the end of 6 complete, it is the Bulldogs 3, your Goddard Rockets 8. We'll be back on KSVPTV.com after this short break.
Artesia General Hospital's Rehabilitation Center is here to help you recover and get back to the activities you love. Rehabilitation services include physical, occupational, and speech therapy, all led by experienced, licensed therapists. From symptom management to patient education, customized home exercise programs, and family support, Artesia General Hospital's integrated approach to rehabilitation is designed to facilitate your best possible recovery so you can get back to work, back to play, and back to life. Learn more at artesiageneral.com/rehab or by calling 575-736-8174.
Welcome back to the top of the 7th. Baseball fans, the Bulldogs will need 4 runs here in the 5 runs in the top of the 7th to extend the ball game and to bring the Rockets up 6 to take the lead. Leading off for the Bulldogs will be left fielder Frankie Galindo. Frankie had a single his last at bat. Could not check his swing on a bat and core breaking ball, and he's down in the count 0-1. Galindo 1 for 3 on the day. Here's Battencourt's 0-1 delivery to Galindo. It's a fastball, misses away, down and away, evens the count at 1-1. Rockets 3 outs away from a district title, clinching a berth in the. There's a ground ball to third base, and it's foul. He's down the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Like to see Campos right on the line here, maybe in a no double situation. Good job by Matheson. He's deep at first base. We're deep up the middle, trying to give ourselves as much rain as possible. There's a fastball, misses down in the way, evens count at 2-2. Campos did deepen up and took a step closer to the line, more closer to no doubles. Isaiah Herrera out in left field is definitely a no doubles depth. There's a good breaking ball, and it's on the inside corner for call, strike 3. Great breaking ball. Galindo turned to take it in, thought it was going to hit him, and he took strike 3 for out number 1. That'll bring to the plate Bulldog pitcher Dalen Pacheco. Dalen is 0 for 2 on the day. Fly out to pop up to shortstop and a ground out to second base. There's a fastball, misses away on the outside. Ball 1 to Pacheco and a ground out to second base. This is his first time seeing Battencourt. Here's the 1-0 delivery. A fastball misses in. It's 2-0. Lucian needs to go back just to get in strike 1. There's a good breaking ball, breaks in for strike 1. Not for sure, but Coach Ortiz, good baseball man, probably has the Bulldogs taken until they get a strike here. He needs 5 runs here in the top of the 7th to extend the ball game. There's a breaking ball miss. It's 3-1 on Pacheco. What Battencourt needs to do is just realize that they're taking early, just get the ball over the plate. Make them swing the bat. Here's 3-1. There's a good fastball, and Pacheco fouls it off the net to the right side. It's full count. Good job by Lucian getting back in the count. See what Holloway calls here. I'd like to see him attack him with the same fastball up right here. Get him in swing mode. There's a breaking ball, misses away down in the dirt. Base on balls. Got to really believe in that pitch if you're going to deliver it with full count here. I imagine we're going to have courtesy runner. We know it can't be two-tack any longer. Maybe it's going to be an outright pinch runner for, I don't understand the need for the meeting here because Pacheco is still the pitcher of record. The courtesy runner will be number 6, Derek Warren.
Courtesy running number 6, Derek Warren.
That'll bring to the plate Bulldog third baseman, which I think he's playing right field now, is Diego Morales. There's a first pitch fastball, and boy, pardon what I thought. He swung through a first pitch fastball. Good job by Battencourt there. I always look at it as Morales just gave us a chance to end this game on a double play. There's a good breaking ball. It's flared out into shallow right field. Brown breaking in. He makes a sliding catch. Throws to first base. Not in time.
All right, nice job, Kim.
Nice sliding catch by Cameron Brown out in right field to retire Diego Morales for out number 2 on the F9, and courtesy runner Derek Warren retreated back to first base. Great sliding catch by Brown out in right field. That'll bring to plate Jet Fuentes, the Bulldogs shortstop, and he aggressively swings at a first pitch fastball, swings through it and misses it. He's down in the count 0-1. The Bulldogs 1 out away from ending this ball game. The Rockets 1 out away from their district crown. There's a fastball in on his hands, and it jams him off the net to the right side, and Battencourt 1 out away from delivering the Rockets their first district title since 2019. Here's the 0-2 delivery from Battencourt. Fastball bounces in. Great job by Holloway. Is in the dirt. Blocked. Ball 1 to Jet Fuentes. Jet is 1 for 3 on the day. He had a base hit back in the 5th. A single through the box. There's a good fastball. Misses away. Evens the count at 2-2. Courtesy runner Derek Warren at first base. Decent lead over at first. Battencourt just needs to concentrate on this hitter. There's a good breaking ball. Misses away. It's full count. Good take there by Jet Fuentes. Not biting on the breaking ball away. Jet wears number 4. Plays shortstop. It's full count. Matheson will move off of first base. Will not be holding Warren at first base because he's going to be off with the pitch. Here's the delivery. A breaking ball. Called strike 3! And the Rockets will be the district champs for 2024. Great job by sophomore Lucian Battencourt to strike out Jet Fuentes looking on a breaking ball in the outside corner. Great jobs. Congratulations to the Goddard Rockets. That will assure them a high seed in the District 4 4A state playoffs starting next weekend. For the Rockets, that will take them to 8-0 on the district season. That will take the Artesia Bulldogs to 6-2. We'll be back on KSVP TV after this short, KSVPTV.com after this short break.
Bob Reed Pest Control protects you and your home by controlling pests that invade. Bob Reed Pest Control understands the importance of safety in and around your home from unwanted pests. Protect your family's most important investment, your home, and protect your children and pets from the dangers of poisonous bugs and insects. Call Bob Reed Pest Control today and let our fully licensed pest control professionals start working for you and your family. Find us fast in names and numbers. Call 623-5344, serving all of Southeast New Mexico.
Bob Reed Pest Control is committed to providing the most modern pest management for our clients. Bob Reed Pest Control is involved in every aspect of pest management, from general insects to trees, shrubs, and yard trees.
All right, baseball fans, we just ended the game 1. The Rockets winning that ball game 8-3, clinching the District 4 4A title. I know, speaking with Coach Alvarado, he wanted to bring the district title back home for the Bulldogs that had a 3-year run there on the district title. In game 1 for the Goddard Rockets, hitting-wise, Stokes had a hit. Alsop had a hit with an RBI. Holloway had a hit with an RBI. Campos a hit with an RBI. Cameron Brown was 1 for 3. John Silva 1 for 3 with an RBI. Michael Matheson with 1 hit and 2 RBIs. The winning pitcher for today's ball game is Ryan Alsop. Ryan went 5 complete innings, gave up 3 hits, 3 runs, had 7 strikeouts, and 5 base on balls. With the mop-up duty today, Lucian Battencourt, sophomore, comes in and delivers 2 shutout innings. Lucian with 1 hit, 1 base on balls, an impressive 5 strikeouts in 2 innings. For the Artesia Bulldogs offensively, Frankie Galindo was 1 for 4. Jesse Almendaris was 1 for 2. Caden Beauregard was 1 for 2. 2 for 2. Jeff Fuentes was 1 for 4. Today's losing pitcher will be Dalen Pacheco. Dalen went 6 complete innings, had 3 base on balls and 2 strikeouts, and gave up 6 hits and gave up 8 runs. That will once again clinch the District 4-4A title for the hometown Goddard Rockets. We will be back in about 20 minutes with Game 2 on KSVPTV.com. We'll see you in a moment.